Dreamscape presents The Archipelago of Hope, Wisdom and Resilience from the Edge of Climate Change by Gleb Raygorodetsky, narrated by Keith Sellon-Wright. To Kobeta and Rai for giving me a chance, to Onsa for making me a better human, to Aiden for teaching me the right perspective, to the Indigenous custodians of biocultural heritage for inspiring hope, and to the readers for being willing to listen. Forward. Indigenous peoples' traditional knowledge is increasingly gaining recognition, most significantly in national, regional, and global processes that are seeking solutions to the ecological crises of climate change and biodiversity erosion. Indigenous or traditional knowledge is the wisdom and know-how accumulated from the past to the present, which guide a wide array of human societies in their interaction with their environment. Until recently, the domination of Western modern science meant that traditional knowledge was labeled as primitive, superstition, and unscientific, and many traditional knowledge holders were despised and oppressed. Fortunately, many indigenous peoples who live and work with the environment around them persisted in using and developing their knowledge on and relationships with the ecosystem and the resources found therein. Their worldviews, values, cultures, and spirituality are intricately linked with the ways they relate to the environment, and with their past, present, and future, the living and the non-living, and the seen and the unseen. The indigenous peoples' rituals ensure that they respectfully engage with all of these elements. In this context, it is not difficult to understand what indigenous and traditional knowledge mean, and why they value the past in order to sustain and enhance well-being. This centuries-old body of knowledge seeks to guarantee a good life for future generations. The Convention on Biological Diversity's Article 8J urges governments to respect, preserve, and maintain knowledge, innovations, and practices of indigenous peoples and local communities. A working group on Article 8J and related provisions has been established as a mechanism to guide its implementation. Indigenous peoples are actively engaged with this body, and this is where they share their views on how traditional knowledge can be used and how their rights to their traditional knowledge can be protected. Indigenous peoples live in all regions of the world, inhabiting
Sample complete. Ready to continue?